Hayden was 2.5, his brother was born, and we started noticing Hayden regressing quite a bit. Within a 6-week period, he lost all of his language. He stopped pointing. He stopped responding to his name. He stopped even wanting to be a part of our world.
Everything seemed to be normal. I mean, he seemed to be fine. I mean, we thought he was just like every other kid. You know, it wasn't until later that we saw things start to see some signs that he might have some challenges.
Around 18 months, we noticed that Lexi's eye contact was really not good at all. She would want to play by herself all the time, and those words, those phrases that she was saying around 10 to 12 months had pretty much disappeared.
He was developed perfectly normal. All up till he was about 18 months. He was talking, he was walking on time, he was crawling on time, everything just right on time. And then
autism is a neurological disorder. That's a group of neurological disorders that affect development, that affect language and communication, social development, sensory and motor development. It's really complex. It affects a lot of different systems and and very differently in different kids.
When Kids on the Move told me that Lexi was autistic, I was devastated. I cried for 8 hours, and I just couldn't accept it.
I think my first reaction was I was angry, I was upset. You know, how could this little boy, this little child that we love so much, you know, how could he have this challenge?
I took him to early intervention. Through a series of tests, they found that he met the criteria for a child with autism. And that was the day my world changed.
when you find out your child's not normal, you just go through the thoughts in your mind of, you know, what is he actually going to be able to do?
We would probably lose family and friends, not because they wouldn't understand, but just because it would be too hard.
A lot of families with autism, a lot of couples that have children with autism divorce.
And I just couldn't imagine that my sweet 2-year-old could live a life like that. I didn't understand how that happened.
I love Clear Horizons. I love the staff. They're very welcoming. They're very into my family, and they care about what happens to my family, not just to Caleb. They care about all of us, which is very nice.
Well, the first thing we do is we actually have them come in before they're ever coming to school, so we can start to build a relationship with them. We'll spend some time playing with them, we'll spend some time doing things that they like to do, get to know their personality, the types of things that they enjoy, the types of things that overwhelm them. And from there we'll place them in a setting, whether that's a certain classroom or with a certain teacher. And when they come in for their first day, we've already got a whole slew of things ready to go for them. We want to make sure that they're feeling comfortable, that they know that this is a safe place, and that they can learn because it's fun.
You really have to make them think that they're playing and not working. You tend to see them grow the most and be most involved in the activities.
Clear Horizons is helping children with autism in a very individual way. We learn about the child. We learn their individual needs. We talk with the parents, find their concerns, and really develop a curriculum that's based for that child.
The one thing I would have wanted to hear was that there is hope. And I truly, truly believe that Clear Horizons Academy is that hope.
I would tell a parent who maybe just found out that their child had autism that there definitely is hope for their child. Especially here at Clear Horizons, we want to offer that hope.
I'm amazed by the stuff that he comes home and does that I didn't teach him, that I know he got taught from school. That I'm like, wow, I didn't know you could do that, you know? It's been the best thing that's ever happened to us. In lines of Caleb. He's just so much more than I ever thought he could have been.
I feel like the staff at Clear Horizons is answering prayers on a daily basis. I feel like they have so much compassion and so much patience, and they're so devoted to not just my son, but every single child that walks through those doors, you know, is being taken care of.
You know, he just looks at me and he's smiling and he's like, school today? School today, Daddy? You know, and that just, you know, it just melts my heart, makes me feel so grateful that he's here.
When I first received his diagnosis and they said, grieve the loss of your son, I don't have to grieve the loss of my son because of this school. And that's the thing. You have to think of what you can do. We don't know the cause of autism. We don't know if there will ever be a cure of autism, but we know how to benefit the lives of these children right now. And that is so big for the families who are dealing with this every day. It's giving them back that piece of hope that autism takes.